This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. The one, the only Apefather back home on the recliner. Wow! So I just saw a very, very interesting thing on Twitter. So a lot of people are now sending out tweets to Elon Musk in like massive, massive amounts to bring Donald Trump, former President Donald Trump's Twitter account back. Now, we know that there's Truth Social coming out, which is Trump's own platform. I don't know if you're familiar with that. You know, he's raising the funds through DWAC, the stock, DWAC, to make Trump Social, okay, a platform where there's no censorship. You know, it's going to be like, just like he says, Truth Social. You can just say whatever you want. You're not going to have any type of worries that you're going to be banned or blocked. And honestly, isn't that the First Amendment? I don't know. Call me crazy. I don't know. Because it seems like they somehow were able to take away the First Amendment rights of all Americans on these platforms, like, you know, on like Twitter and Facebook. And listen, we have the right of free speech. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Okay, and I'm not trying to be political here because I know that there's going to be people who are going to get angry at me, right? But don't we have the right of free speech? That's it. So even if we're saying something and there's a lot of people who don't like it, it's still freedom of speech. Listen, you know how many people, perfect example, there's lunatic, you know, what's his name? Top trader trades called me a pedophile. I mean, listen, technically that's really bad. I mean, that's like, he has no evidence, no proof. That's like the lowest. I'm the greatest father. My wife is the greatest mother in the world. We love our children. Me and my wife would walk in front of Mack trucks to save our children. I jump in the ocean. Okay, there'd be Jaws. There'd be a 30-foot shark. I would save my child. I would give my life to save my children. You know, John Q? I would give my heart to save my children. Okay, this guy who's a father says that about me with nothing, just says it because he's angry at me or something, because I called him out, like, you know, he makes it a video insulting me. Again, it's because of my freedom of speech, because I made a video saying that I'm buying GameStop now. And, you know, I have to admit to you, I said I wasn't going to buy AMC anymore, and I was actually urging all AMC apes to buy GameStop. He didn't like that. So, you know, he made all these insulting comments to me. And I basically said I would rip his, he has hair on his chin. He looks like, you know, Brad Pitt from the movie California, where he's a serial killer. I said I'd rip his hair off his chin and I shove it up his butt. Then he tells me I'm gay. I mean, the guy's nuts. I mean, but again, it's like, I mean, look, I mean, again, calling someone a pedophile is not something we should joke about. That's really a terrible, terrible thing. Okay. He should be ashamed of himself. But the guy's a white trash loser. Nothing we can do about it. That's it. Some people get their kicks, you know, making YouTube videos and just saying things that are untrue and hurtful. I don't say untrue things. Okay, that's the thing. Maybe I say things where people get upset because they like a certain person, like you like Lou, and I call out certain things that I feel Lou is saying. That's not true. Okay, like he's turning down tens of billions of dollars from corrupt banks. Remember that? Remember, he's like, I'm meeting hedge funds in the parks. They're telling me there's going to be a managed event that AMC is going to go straight down. Remember, they said to 30 and then immediately up to $100. We're going to start managed events. You know, he claims certain dates we're going to squeeze. Okay, so look, I call out the truth. Okay, but it's my First Amendment right to speak. And it's also everyone's First Amendment right. People say a lot of hurtful things about me, but you know, I try to have a strong, like, you know, a strong will, because it's America. This is America. You know, if someone wants to call me a fat, disgusting Italian meatball, you know, they want to make fun of my wife. That's terrible. I mean, my wife is the greatest mother in the world. But you see, that's just how some people are. They just enjoy trying to get under your skin. You can't get under my skin. I'm too strong for you. I'm too mentally strong, okay, for the haters. And I believe in the First Amendment. I believe in our Constitution. So for that, I do believe Donald Trump should be given his Twitter account and Facebook account back. You know, that's it. Because this is America and we have the freedom of speech. We have the right to protest. It's another thing we should all consider doing with AMC and GameStop. You know, we should have our voices heard. This is our rights as Americans, and no one has the right to take away our freedom of speech and our freedom of assembly, freedom of protest. No one has the right to do that. So in my opinion, you're not asking, I believe Donald Trump should be given his Twitter account back. Yes. And I believe he should be given his Facebook account back. Yes, I agree. Okay, because this is America. We don't live in China. Okay, this is America. And that's that.